Hello, this is Janila, the person behind Crafty Crochet Castle, and in this video, I'll show you the pattern to crochet the July 4th Mom and Mini Scrunchies. So here I have two sets of Mom and Mini Scrunchies. These three are one set and these three are the other set. So the difference between these sets are the colors. I have used the same red, blue and white for both the scrunchies, but in this case the red is in the center followed by white and blue, and here blue is in the center followed by white and red. Do let me know which one is your favorite, the red, white and blue or the blue, white and red. And here this is the mom scrunchie. This scrunchie has lots of ruffles. And I have two mini scrunchies. This scrunchie is perfect for a baby or a toddler with little hair. So I've used a very small hair tie here and I've crocheted the colors like this. And this mini scrunchie is perfect for a child or a teen. This scrunchie has a wavy pattern and a cute little bow. This tutorial is a beginner-friendly tutorial and the pattern is easy and perfect for beginners. I hope you will crochet this along with me, and I hope the Mom and Minis have a wonderful July 4th. To crochet these scrunchies, I'm using worsted weight yarn in red, white and blue. This is 100% acrylic yarn and I'm using 5mm crochet hook along with this. Gauge is not a critical factor for this project, so make sure to choose a hook size that is recommended for your yarn weight. I'm using scissors, yarn needle and 3 hair ties for this project. For the mini scrunchie that is perfect for a child or a toddler, I'm using a very small hair tie, and for the mini scrunchie child and teen and the mom scrunchie, I'm using 2 hair ties which is of the same size and it is bigger. Now let us see how to crochet a mini scrunchie. This size is perfect for a baby or a toddler. So I'm going to take my hair tie here. This is a very small hair tie and I'm going to start off with a blue yarn. So first I will do a slip knot in the blue yarn. And then I will join in this hair tie. So I'm going to insert my hook inside the hair tie and I will yarn over and bring a loop. So there we have joined our yarn over here. Next I will do 12 chains here. To do a chain, I will yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So there I have made 1 chain. I'll make 11 more chains here. Once when we have a total of 12 chains, we can work our stitches on these chains. So in the second chain from the hook. So this is the first chain and this is the second chain. Here I will do 3 single crochet in the same chain. To do a single crochet, I'll insert my hook, yarn over and bring a loop. So now we have a total of 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops at once. So there I have made 1 single crochet. I'll make 2 more single crochet in the same chain. And now we have 10 chains remaining. I will work 3 single crochet in each of these chains. So in my very next chain, I will do 3 single crochet here. And I will do 3 single crochet in these remaining chains. So when you're working like this, your project will begin to curl up. Once when we finish working on all the chains, join with a slip stitch in the hair tie. To do so, I will insert my hook in the hair tie, yarn over and bring a loop through the hair tie and through the loop on the hook. So there we have finished working on our blue. Now we can fasten off this yarn. To do so, I'm going to leave a long tail. I'm going to trim it here. Next, I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook all the way through and tighten this up. Now we can add some shape to it. To do so, I'm just going to twist all these stitches. Now I'm going to do the same with the other two colors. So next I'm going to take my white yarn. I will do a slip knot and join with a slip stitch to the hair tie, and then I will do chain 12. And we'll begin working on the second chain from the hook. I will do 3 single crochet in the second chain here. And 3 single crochet in the remaining 10 chains. Once when we finished working on the chains, we can join with a slip stitch on the hair tie and fasten this off as well. For the white, the shape has been formed by itself. And now we can repeat the same instructions again in red. So there I have crocheted in 3 colors for this mini scrunchie. You can add more of these to your hair tie. Once when you do so, we can weave in all the tail. To weave in the tail, I'm going to take the yarn tail, thread it in a yarn needle. We're going to insert this needle through the loops on our project over here. Make sure to insert only in the loops and not in the stitches. And once when you have covered enough distance in one side, you can turn the project, and this time you can weave in the opposite direction and grab a different set of loops. And once when you think you have weaved in enough, you can take the needle out, stretch the piece so that it has not lost its shape due to the weaving in, and then you can trim it off over here. So we can weave in all the other tails as well. Now let us crochet the mini scrunchie, which is perfect for a child or a teen. You can crochet it in these colors as well, with red in the center and a blue bow. So here I'm taking a big hair tie and I'm going to join my blue yarn with a slip stitch to this hair tie. So before that I will be doing a slip knot in the yarn itself. And then I'm going to join with a slip stitch. Once when we have our yarn here, I will crochet any multiples of 5 around this hair tie. So to do so, I will be inserting my hook inside the hair tie and I'll yarn over and bring a loop. And now I have a total of 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. So there I have made my first single crochet here. So once again, to do a single crochet around the hair tie, I will insert my hook inside the hair tie, yarn over and bring up a loop. Now I have 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. And this is my second single crochet, and I will crochet any multiples of 5. So I did a total of 35 single crochet here, and our scrunchie seems full, but always make sure to push your single crochets away and crochet here, because when we stretch out our hair tie, we do not want to see this hair tie portion through our stitches. So always make sure to push your single crochets together and then crochet over here. So here I have crocheted a total of 65 single crochet, and then once when you do so, you can join with a slip stitch on top of the very first single crochet. To do so, I will insert my hook inside the first single crochet. I'll yarn over, bring a loop through the stitch and through the loop on the hook, and then we can fasten off over here. This is round 1. Round 2, I will work with my white yarn here, and I will join this white yarn with a slip stitch to any stitch of round 1. So I will insert my hook into any of the stitch, and then I will hold my white yarn behind a project and I will yarn over and pull through. So now we have a little loop over here. Next I will yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So there we have joined over here. After that I will do one slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. So this is also considered as a slip stitch. So I will leave the stitch and I will do a slip stitch in the next 3 stitch over here. And then I will work one single crochet in the next stitch. So this is how our project will begin to look. Now we will be working on the repeat pattern over here. The repeat pattern is a half double crochet in the next stitch. To do a half double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now we have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. So this is a half double crochet. Next I will do a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. To do a double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now we have 3 loops on the hook. It's just like a half double crochet, but instead of yarning over and pulling through all 3 loops at once, I'll yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. So now we have 2 loops remaining. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. So this stitch is called as the double crochet, and I will do one more double crochet here. Double crochets are slightly taller than the half double crochet. Now I will do a half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by a single crochet in the next stitch. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the remaining stitches in the round. So the repeat pattern would be a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, a half double crochet and a single crochet. So now I will repeat this around the hair tie, and I'll meet you when I'm at the last stitch over here. And once when we finish the repeat, you can join with a slip stitch in the next stitch or on top of the slip stitch itself. And then we can fasten off over here, leaving a long tail. Now let us crochet the bow. For that I'm taking my red yarn here. I will do a slip knot followed by 30 chains. Now let's work our bow on these chains. So in the second chain from the hook, so this is the first chain and this is the second chain. In this chain I will do one single crochet, a half double crochet in the next chain, double crochet in the next chain, treble crochet in the next 2 chains. To do a treble crochet, I will yarn over twice and insert my hook inside the next chain, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 4 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Now we have 3 loops remaining. I'll yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. I have 2 loops remaining. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. This is called as the treble crochet, and this is slightly taller than the double crochet. Now I will do one more treble crochet in the next stitch. A double crochet in the next stitch. A half double crochet in the next stitch. Single crochet in the next 14 chains. Followed by a half double crochet in the next chain, a double crochet in the next chain, a treble crochet in the next 2 chains, a double crochet in the next chain, a half double crochet in the next chain, single crochet in the next chain, and a slip stitch in the next chain, and we can fasten off over here. So here is our bow, and here is the scrunchie after weaving in all the tails. So now I'm gonna wrap this bow, the center of the bow, around the slip stitch of round 2 of our hair tie. So I'm gonna hold my bow like this and wrap the 12 single crochets in the center around the scrunchie. And I'm going to tie a knot over here. I'm gonna put a double knot here, and then we can adjust the position of our bow like this, and we can weave in the tails. Now let us see how to crochet the mom's scrunchie. I have 2 different colorways here using the same pattern. For this pattern I've used red for round 1, white for round 2, and blue for round 3. And for this video I'll be showing how to crochet this scrunchie, that is blue for round 1, white for round 2, and red for round 3. Do let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. For the mom's scrunchie, I'm using a big hair tie here, and I'm starting off with my blue yarn. First I will do a slip knot, and then I will join the blue yarn with a slip stitch to the hair tie. For round 1, we are going to crochet single crochets around this hair tie. We do not have to count the total number of single crochets for this round. You can crochet as many single crochets that would fit in your hair tie. Once when you crochet single crochet, make sure to push them together and then finish crocheting single crochets around the hair tie. Make sure to push your single crochet stitches together and then crochet around the hair tie as well. Crochet as many stitches as you can around the hair tie. So once when you think you have crocheted enough single crochets around the hair tie, you can join with a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet over here and then fasten off blue yarn. Now for round 2, I will join white yarn on top of any of the stitch of round 1. So I'm going to take my white yarn here. I will join this white yarn with a slip stitch to any stitch of round 1. And then I will do chain 3. This chain 3 counts as a half double crochet and chain 1. Now let's work on the repeat pattern for the round, which is going to be a half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by chain 1. So I'll be repeating this for all the stitches of round 1. That is a half double crochet followed by chain 1. So I will repeat this pattern around, and I will meet you when I'm at the end of round 2 over here. I'm at the last stitch here. I'm going to do a half double crochet, chain 1, that is the repeat pattern, and I'm going to join on top of the second chain over here with a slip stitch. And we can fasten off white yarn. So this is how the mom's scrunchie looks after 2 rounds. And for the third round, I'm going to join my red yarn with a slip stitch on top of any half double crochet over here. So you can choose any half double crochet and you can join the red yarn with a slip stitch there. So now the repeat pattern for round 3 would be chain 2 and a slip stitch in the next chain 1 space. So this is the next chain 1 space, so I will do a slip stitch here. So I'll be doing this around for round 3, so that is chain 2 and a slip stitch in the next chain 1 space. So this is how the pattern is going to look. I'm going to repeat this around and I'll meet you when I'm at the end of round 3 over here. Once when we complete the repeat pattern, we can leave a long tail and fasten off over here. Next we can weave in all the tails. This is the completed mom scrunchie. Here are all the completed scrunchies. I hope you enjoy crocheting this along with me. Please show your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.